Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about movies. There are different types of movies, and these different types are called genres. There are a lot of genres. Some of them are horror, action, adventure, comedy, romance, animations, western, science fiction, and historical. Let's find out more about them. First, we have horror. Horror films are intended to frighten and thrill audiences, so they may be scary and bloody. They may be about monsters, the paranormal, serial killers, or many other things. Some of the most known horror films include It, The Shining, and Paranormal Activity. Action. Action movies include many high-energy scenes, such as fights and high-speed chases. The plot usually revolves around a battle between the good and evil. Action films tend to be fast-moving and exciting. Some examples are Fast and Furious, James Bond, and Kill Bill. Adventure. Adventure films are similar to storytelling. The plot is usually based on a journey or quest. They often include time travel, treasure hunting, or historical time periods, as well as charismatic main characters. Some examples are Pirates of the Caribbean, Jurassic Park, and Journey to the Center of the Earth. Comedy. Comedy films have the objective of making people laugh. They are usually funny, light, and silly, and have the intent to take your mind off of important things and have a good time. Some examples of comedy films include 21 Jump Street, Miss Congeniality, and Wedding Crashers. Romance. Romance films are love stories to melt our hearts, with stories of people finding each other and falling in love. Romance films tend to be cliché and might be predictable, but they are still very heartwarming and we love to watch them. Some examples are Titanic, The Notebook, and A Walk to Remember. Western. Western films detail the life of people who lived in the time of gun-battling cowboys who explored the lands staking their claims. These films are set in the Wild West and tend to be violent. Some examples of Western films include The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Once Upon a Time in the West, and Django Unchained. Animations. Animation films are sometimes cartoons, like Disney films. They are almost always silly and leave a thoughtful message about friendship, families, and love. Some examples of animation films are Toy Story, WALL-E, and Up. Science fiction. Science fiction films usually have a concept such as futuristic science and technology, time and space travel, and extraterrestrial life. They usually are very imaginative and have a high level of fantasy. Some examples of science fiction films include E.T., Star Wars, and The Matrix. Historical. Historical films are based on real-life events that happen in the past and are historically important. They usually have a very dramatic and realistic plot. If they are about a topic that you find interesting, then they might be very engaging to you. If not, you might find them boring. Some examples are Kingdom of Heaven, Braveheart, and Lincoln. Well, that's it, everybody. I hope you learned something interesting about movies today, and we'll put this new information into practice sometime soon. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.